after this game. The next game after lunch. Next game after lunch. We'll start at 1 o'clock. No bonus, please start.
Hi again, folks. Colin Northmore for the fourth and final game of the morning session. We've got Teresa Bruce against Wayne Kelly here. Teresa's played QI with a 5-bar rack leave, and she's picked up another. Sorry, with a 5 consonant rack leave, and she's picked up a further 2 consonants, though she has got the S. Wayne's got much nicer tiles with PRSTYU blank. Has anyone spotted a bonus for this yet? Again, sorry, I can't see the chat, so if you are suggesting plays, I can't see them. I've just checked on Zaziva. I couldn't see a bonus quickly, and there is a bonus available whether you guys have... Sorry, a 7-letter bonus available whether you guys have spotted it on chat there. And if you have, well done. It's 18,000 probability. There's a similar word that I have played against Jackie McLeod at last year's Middlesbrough Christmas tournament, which means a barky dog. So in this case, the blank is a E, and the word is yupster, a hipster with a professional job. The word I had played previously was yapster. There was one bonus through the I, which is Pyritus, Pyritous, which is beyond my word knowledge at the moment. Wayne hasn't seen PUY. I didn't see it. As I say, I'm not the quickest player, and results on Aerolith when I do it show that compared to amazing speed by such as Craig Beavers, Will Anderson, Dave Wiegand, etc., etc. So if I have a rec like that, I will have to think about it. I may have got it given enough enough time to think, but I'm not saying definitely. Anyway, Wayne's played PUY with a strong rack leave, and he got a nailed on bonus next move with EEIRST blank. Teresa, meanwhile, has got a very awkward rack of CDKLRST. Obviously, our points making KY for 17 points, but that's pretty awful. Potentially, Teresa could put an S on QI, making QUS, and plays such as Kursk, which would be 27 points. It may well be worthwhile doing similar play. So the overall standings update. Harshan beat Ed Martin in a very high-scoring game, 4-7-4 to 4-3-9 last game. So Harshan takes the lead on spread from Wayne Kelly, also on 11 wins. Wayne being featured here, so you've got the second. You're watching the person in second spot. Nigel lost by 1 to Ahmed Khan on stream, so is on the same number of wins, but slightly worse spread than Harshan and Wayne. Austin Shin. Scoring's not stopping for Austin today. Austin's just beat Cecil Muscat by 153 and is in the joint lead. And then Ed Martin's in next place. Teresa Buson, our other player being here, has beat Phil Kelly in the last game and is in 9th position, 8 wins and 6 losses. So Teresa's extended the PI to PICK, which is sort of similar to what I said. My play of Kursk was the top play for 27. Seemed reasonable to play. It would be used in an S more than Teresa's played, scoring 15 more points. So on that basis, it was worthwhile using the S. But it's scoring more than 8 points, which the S is worth by scoring an extra 15 in this case. Wayne's choosing between like a zillion bonuses that he's got available on the board. He will get a double-double, and playing it through under pick is the greater point. I'm guessing he's using his blank as a K for Keister, seeing as it's the most awkward tile to give the tool away to his opponent. The blank could be an M for Meister, but seems he's played the blank for a H for Heister. Playing the blank for a K for Keister would have been more restrictive, but it's a decent play nonetheless. And he gets a double-double and picks up loads of extra points for the hook of picks. So Teresa, unfortunately, she played off 2 concerns and picked up another 2. She picked up Z plus maybe a duplicate T, I guess. And she's played Zell for 32 points with Zed on a triple. Wayne's got a reasonable pickup, not the best. AEIIMNY. And he's playing Maney, MEINY, but he showed us the third best. Plenty of points, 37, with M tripled twice and Y tripled once. So Wayne's got a rack leave of AI. He's sorted out his rack somewhat, scored very well. Had a Val heavy leave, but it was it was one of the top 3 players. She's still struggling with her rack. She is scoring points. She's played through an I trilled TRILD. Will hopefully pick up 2 hours before she picks up. So to add to Wayne's AI rack leave, he's picked up HOPRT. I don't know whether atrophia would be good. As atrophy is sort of muscle wasting away. I'm not sure if there's atrophia. It doesn't sound right. I'm just thinking aloud here, guys. Yeah, atrophia would be good for floating A, or other bonuses would be with a floating C for atrophic or a C for aphorist. None of those are available, so Wayne's going to rack balance and score as many as he can. It looks like that a player of, say, POH above Heister is likely with 24 points for a H alone on a triple letter. That's my punt, but Wayne probably will take a little time just confirming to himself if there's a bonus available or playable or not. Oh, Wayne spotted the Atrophic. It's a fantastic play. I didn't see that C, and whether I'd have seen the bonus, I'm not totally sure. So atrophic means relating to atrophia. I may well have seen it. I saw atrophia. And it's 15,000 probability 8 atrophic. It's a very nice play. It's the top play and it's the only bonus. So well done, Wayne, and Wayne's taken a commanding 134 point lead. So Chase needs to score well to keep in the game. She has finally picked up 2 vowels, an O and an A, and also has B, D, T, and duplicate S. I'm not certain whether badass is good, but would be playable vertically through the A of atrophic, but would be a bit of a waste of 2 S's. It's the lunch break after this game, and I shall be getting my porridge for breakfast because I've been commentating for 4 hours without a break. And hopefully, hint, hint, an esteemed Scrabble playing colleague will volunteer to do some commentary after lunch to give me a bit of a break. hopefully. I don't know if you guys are dying for a break from my voice, but I'm doing my best and nobody else is volunteering. Nice. It's a good learning experience, seeing great players in action and words played. It's hard for Teresa to score highly here. I'm guessing something like, if it is a word, I believe it probably takes an S. Doabs, Doabs, in the same spot she's doing. It looks like she's playing this. She's deciding whether or not to put the S on, and she's not, which is fair enough. But second S, isn't that all valuable? Doabs was good with an S on it. Doab is a tract of land between rivers, as we know. Teresa keeping the second S can be a bit more restrictive into what she can play next go, but it's Teresa's choice, and I appreciate that. So Wayne's in a very strong position in this game. He's got a 113-point lead with 51 tiles in the bag. So we're about a third of the way into the game, and Wayne has got, I believe Wiggy will be good. He's got WIGG onto the Wild Mani. His other tiles being OEE. Although that play would give Wayne a 3-barrel leave, doesn't seem to be a lot of options, and keeping 1 or 2 Gs isn't always good. It would be a nice clear out of a W, which is pretty awful, and 2 Gs aren't nice either. Obviously another hot spot from the D of Trilled onto the right, the middle triple. If there is anything worthwhile playing there. So Wayne plays Zowie there. It is the top play. My suggestion of Wiggy was third best. I don't think Zowie will take an S. It must be like an expression. But Teresa's got 2 S's, 2 A's, ONT. Zowie is an interjection of surprise, also spelt ZOWEE instead of IE at the end. Oh yes, Teresa's got a fairly straightforward bonus. I haven't considered her in detail. She's got sonatas. It was available elsewhere for 3 extra points on. So Teresa scored 72, which was the second best play, 3 below the optimal play, which I couldn't quite work out what position it was on the board. So Teresa's closed the gap to 62 points. So it's progress, and hopefully she'll have a decent pickup, because she had been strangled by a few completely consonant heavy racks at the beginning. Wayne's play of Fuggy is the number 1 play, and it's keeping a lovely rack leave of ONE. I've just got to pop to the door. I'll be 1 second. I've just had a parcel delivery at the door, so I've missed. No, I haven't quite missed a play. Teresa's just played JIAO, which Ahmed played in the last game on stream as well. This is 42 points. Very nice play. The best play available. The second one was Dojo from a D somewhere. Wayne's playing onion ear, which is a funny word, but it's a very nice play. Onion is both an adjective and a verb, so you can have onion and onion and ing, and also the same with turnip. You can have turnip and turnip ing, but you can't have turnipy. So Wayne's strengthening his grip on the game with scoring 68 there, with duplicate O's, duplicate N's, and duplicate I's on his rack. So Teresa, unfortunately, has picked up 2 U's. Her rack is Blouse, BLOUSE, with an extra U. When Wayne's score goes on, he's going to be. Oh, Teresa's seen the bonus from the N, Nebulous. Nice play again. I'm not 100% sure of the meaning, but it's the only vowel. Sorry, it's the only bonus available on the board. Yeah, I thought it meant something to do with clouds. It's like a nebula or cloudy, and it can be spelled the same, but OSE on the end instead of OUS. And the word that Teresa's played, you can actually add a LU to the word. LY, sorry, I said it wrong. LY, nebulously. So we've got a nice high-scoring game with bingos galore. Both players playing heavy vowel bonuses there, and probably Teresa's the slightly more impressive with finding one with 2 U's. Wayne's play, and he's got dancer plus another E. There's a floating E, and I know carried is a bonus, but the E is in the wrong spot, the E from Zowie. Whether there's any other floaters which are utilizable, if that's a word. I was going to say carrying's playable up at the bottom. Is there a 7 with this rack? There's 2 bonuses with this rack, which are enraced and recaned, but it would appear they're not playable. Don't know if. Alright, obviously looking for a 4-letter word beginning with J for the triple. Gene obviously is available. It's not the best player, but score 33, leaving CERD. Oh yeah, so Wayne's played it Jade instead. It's sort of no-brainer move. It's the top play. It gets rid of the D rather than the N for Gene, and has a strong rack leave of CENR. This gives Wayne 88-point lead, and there are 15 tiles in the bag. Therese has got potentially good scoring tiles with XVHTIDE, but they also could take a while to make a bingo-y rack, but in the meantime she could score very well. VEX stands out, making XU on the double in the top right hand corner from the U of Vuggy. Anybody seen better plays? Obviously there's a hot spot for the top and middle bonus with a double letter below the O. Vex would be something like 49 points, making EF and XU on Fuggy, and would give a rack leave of DITH. The X. Wayne's got 3 duplicate bunches of tiles on his rack, duplicate E's, N's, R's, with the other tile being a C. So potentially that may take a little while to sort out. So Therese is not out of the game. I've just clicked onto Twitch momentarily. We've got 17 viewers at the moment. Hopefully we'll... Just clicked onto Twitch. I can hear myself being repeated on Twitch. But there are 17 viewers at the moment. Hopefully pick up in the early mid-afternoon and evening when people may be at home after doing shopping or other activities that you may be doing today. As I say, we've got 3 divisions at the Coventry Open. Probably the viewing public here. Teresa is playing VEX, which seemed a sensible play and has less than halved her deficit. So Teresa's in the game. She'll never have been out of the game, but she's just back to striking distance of Wayne. 39 points the deficit after scoring 49. As I was saying, the UK Open has got 3 divisions, all over streaming, and a lot of public attention from across the world is focused on the A division, the Open division. There will be a lot of people keen on what's happening elsewhere. The first result has come in of this round in Division A. Karen Richards scored a whopping 610 to James Burley's 324, which puts Karen up to 8th spot. Andrew Eames is leading Division B on an 11-3 record, having just lost 4-5-3 to 4-6-8 to Colin Nicol. And that's one win ahead of Ebby Sosi, who I believe Ebby had a 9-1 record and then lost 3 in a row, but he's back to winning ways. So while I was away momentarily, Wayne has played Crone through the O of Nebulous for a triple, which is a nice move and probably about the highest rated move, and is playing off one of all of his duplicates. So he's got a rack leave of REN and has picked up a FLW. If Wayne had a T instead of the F, he'd have a tree lawn through the E of Zowie. That's TREELAWN. Wayne's got a 63-point lead. Teresa's play, and Teresa's got DEHIMTV. I don't know if our viewing millions in the chat room can have spotted any good plays. Looks like sort of scoring spot will be through the Eye of Zowie. If they're hived, will be good. So that would be 8, 9, 32 points is a decent return, and it would give a rack leave of MIT, which is not bad. Again, such as that would move Teresa to around 30 points of Wayne. So I'm not sure whether the pairings for any future rounds are up yet. I have a suspicion that Craig may be doing that over the lunchtime, so it's based on the most recent stand-ins. But sometime during Teresa's just played VIM, which is shown as the 4th best move for 24 points. My Hived was the second best move according to Quackle. So Craig will be doing the draw for the next probably 2 to 4 rounds, and will be publishing on Scrabble Snippets the streamed games which are going out this afternoon. As I say, streaming will be on. I'm prepared to commentate. I don't know what feedback I'm getting from my commentary. I hope it's somewhat positive. I know I'm not perfect, but as I said, if people aren't happy with my commentary and I wouldn't see why, then, please come and have a go yourself and show off your expert and grandmaster knowledge. But I believe later in the day, Chris Hawkins and Natalie Zolty will be doing some commentary, and quite possibly Mackay. I know he said he's got some other commitments today, but should be available for some commentary, which will be very high quality commentary. And tomorrow is the concluding day of the UK Open. There's 7 games. They should all be very, very tense and exciting, with what I foresee to be a close climax to the tournament, unless maybe Wayne gets away from, unless Nigel Richards gets away from the field, but there's no splat at the moment. So if people can volunteer to commentate tomorrow, whether individually or as part of a team, I think Chris Hawkins said he'll be available for a few games tomorrow. It would be a shame not to have any commentary on the final day. Wayne plays Dawn on the triple on the middle round of the board from a D. 24 points to take a 63-point lead. Highest play was Lowan, Lwan. I'm not sure. No, right. It was through the O of Oniony in the top left-hand corner with a horizontal play, making Wem, Ab, and Nu, which would have been very nice indeed. Wayne has got a 63-point lead. There's only 3 tiles in the bag. Wayne's picking 3, and there's 6 tiles in the bag, including a blank. Wayne has picked that blank, so he's in an extremely strong position to win this game and consolidate his very strong position in the UK Open at the moment. Wayne was in second place on even number of wins as the leading. He's just played a TH, making THO. To have a 42-point deficit with 1 title in the bag. I haven't had a chance to see Wayne's rack. It looks fairly likely that there won't be a playable bonus. There would have to be an 8-letter word starting with an E, or an 8 beginning with D, but there'd have to be like about 5 overlaps to negotiate. Teresa's got Radiate on the rack, and from the E of Jade, she would have Irradiate, but it is not her go, and I can imagine Wayne is going to snuff out a lot of opportunity for Teresa. Wayne has got nearly 7 minutes left on his clock. He'll make sure he uses it wisely if need be, and may well take maybe 4 minutes for this move if he feels the need to, making sure he's got the tile tracking correct, so he has a good idea of what Teresa has on her rack, so he'll know what the 8 tiles are, and it seems the other tile in the bag is a G, the only tile in the bag. So Wayne has a 42-point lead. He'll very most likely, if he can't find an 8-letter word beginning with the E, which I can't see from a quick look, then it's likely he'll play something like EF on the bottom left-hand corner to scupper Teresa's chances of playing out and potentially winning with Irradiate. Wayne has managed to slot a nice 7-letter word in with 6 overlaps. It looks like federal and blank for a D. I was just looking at Ziva at the time, and there was actually an 8 available from the E. It was eel fairs. I believe I've played such as eel fair and eel pow previously. So Teresa's going to be playing out with Radiate and TARA and ALA by the looks of it, which will be a nice score but won't quite be enough to steal the game off Wayne. There's a 117 point difference in points. Teresa's getting a few more points. She's playing the anagram of Radiate, which is TR, the other anagram being Air Date. It's the best place, 92 points. And it's going to mean a loss of by 21 points. So the game's over, and Wayne and Teresa are discussing the game and confirming the scores. So quite exciting game. It only took 23 moves in total, which is a sign of a good game. Good players can finish a game in 12 or less moves each, which happened in this case with 2 Grandmasters on show. So it's a lunch break now, and the next game is at 1 o'clock, so we've got a break of 43 minutes. I'll be making my porridge, and we'll be back with you if there aren't any other volunteers to commentate, and please feel welcome to kick me off and commentate. If you haven't done it before, please give it a try. Otherwise, you possibly could do a joint commentary with myself or anybody else of your choosing. There's no reason why I should commentate all the time, but I will if nobody else wishes to. So, quite an exciting morning Scrabble. Some very good games, and Craig will be doing a draw for some of this afternoon's fixtures, and will post what games will be streamed, and can be sure there's going to be quite a lot of exciting games. So this is Colin Northmore signing off for now, and I'll be making my porridge for dinner lunch. Bye.
I didn't want to take away, the couple of things that were there. But if you have a bonus, let's say you could put a bonus down. If you have a G, very difficult. Yeah. And I don't think it was scored enough. So tell us what they eradicate or irradiate.
I've seen those. So that maybe you have to look for how to come out.
Yeah, but I have 2 places, so you have to score. Wasn't doing something, you have to score quite heavily because I need to get 61 for sure. Thank you. I didn't think so.